Good old MasteringRuneterra.com. Before we get started, I am going to be gone for the rest of the weekend, so I will not be able to react to the new cards. I will be back on Monday, late Monday night. So Tuesday, I will be able to talk about all the cards afterwards, right? In one big clump, and then we'll likely have like an early access thing, and then it'll be the new stuff. Okay, here we go. So starting from the top, I guess we have CAPSIZE, where an Ionia 4-mana slow spell, and the image is them dunking Leviathan, and I get great joy from this. 4-mana slow Ionia, recall an enemy to increase the cost of the next unit your opponent plays this round by 2. Huh. This is like, yeah, super tempo card. This is a card for a deck that wants to like get ahead early and stay ahead. Think like Zed type cards, right? Yeah, this is what you want for those kind of cards. This is a cool card. I like this stuff. Yeah, if your opponent's playing something, I don't know, like Swain, maybe, or Lowy, you bounce it, and all of a sudden they can't play it again on curve, and that's a really nice little tempo thing. I like this card. Also, Elemental, peep that. Yeah, happy to see this. Happy to see this. Will it make any current decks? No, not right now, but maybe later. Gentleman's Duel, 3-mana Demoglian fast speed, give an ally plus O+2. It's not Grant. That ally and an enemy strike each other. Okay. It's 3-mana single combat that gives you 2 extra health. Sure. But like, are you really going to play this over just single combat? It is very good in Galio decks. You're right. In formidable decks, this is very strong. That part is true. That's pretty... It's solid. It's okay. Like, I'm not super excited to play it. Dragons already has the Dragon Strike card, which is, like, insane. Because it heals, like, 5. Isn't single rotated? I don't think so. But if they do rotate single combat, you'll have to play this. If they want the combat spells to be, like, 3 mana and up. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. Good and formidable, I suppose. Bursting Backpack. That's a lot of text on this card. 1 mana Bandle City Burst. For each Bursting Backpack you've played this game, plant 4 Chimes in your deck and 4 Poison Puff Caps in the enemy deck. Create a Bursting Backpack in your deck. No. Okay. I want to know if anybody in chat sees what I see. What do you guys think this is for? What deck do you play this in? Rebuild? Okay, fair. Some Swindler, sure. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Swindlers and a lot of free builds. Okay. You're wrong. You're all wrong. This card is for the Curious Shellfolk decks that play Shadow Isles Predict and don't have a win condition and have to continuously pass priority with Poison Dart to kill people. Now, they don't have to do that anymore. You said that? I know! I said yes. Yeah, it's the Shurima Predict Shellfolk deck. Yep. I'm not stoked about that, because I hate that deck. It does seem incredible in free build. This is going to like completely flip the free build meta. For each Bursting Backpack you play this game, plant 4 Chimes. So on the second one, you plant 8 Puff Caps and 8 Chimes. That's actually insane. This is a cool card, though. This is really cool. I like these kind of cards where they're like really interesting build around things. I wonder if this is a cycle. We have one Noxus one where it's for each X you've played. Do X, do Y, shuffle it one in. We have Wildfire, and now we have Bursting Backpack. I hope this is a cycle. That'd be super cool. Has Runeterra ever done cycles? Yeah, like Weapon Masters, Tellstones. Yeah. They're not super big on it. This is such an interesting card, though. Wow. Okay, let's move on. We might come back to it. Oh, this bastard. I didn't even know what he does, but I know I'm going to hate him. Look at that stupid face. 2 mana, Bandle, Elusive. 1/2. On play, pick one of 2 non-champion cards from the hand. I capture it. Wait, it's just that Magic the Gathering card. The 1/2 flyer that thought seizes you until you kill it. Yeah, Kite Sail Freebooter. It's literally just Kite Sail Freebooter. That's so funny. Fuck this guy, man. This is gonna be such a pain. If you haven't played against cards like these, they're so annoying. High risk, high reward. They're actually super low risk. Because if you take it, they can get a free... That's true. I didn't think about that. It goes... I was still on the Kite Sail Freebooter thing. It goes back into play. So you're looking to just take a spell. Right? Like, you're looking to just take a removal spell or something. That's like the actual plan. It doesn't go into play. If you capture a unit, it goes back into hand. It goes back into hand. Okay, it's literally Freebooter. Then it's a very, very good card. And if there's like a Bandle Elusive like tempo deck, this will absolutely be a 3 of in the deck. Like 100%. Also, it's going to be really annoying when your opponent's playing like a Tristana deck, maybe, or a Poppy deck, and they play this son of a bitch, and they take a removal spell. And now you have to use your other removal spell to deal with this, and you don't have enough for their things. It's just dumb. Why would they make it work differently than other capture cards? I don't play capture cards. I don't know how they work. Oh, no. The capture cards do put it on the board, right? I'm like not insane. Because I've seen detain. Maybe they're just changing capture. I don't know. But this guy's going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, this is from Puffball Stream. 2 mana Shurima, Defenders of the Sun Disk. It's a 2/2 and it's an elite. Is this the first non-Demoglian elite unit? I think so. 2 mana 2/2 Shurima elite with Daybreak in Shurima. My man just wants to do it all. Elite Daybreak Shurima. Not what I would have expected. And then on Daybreak, he just draws another copy of himself. That's cool. That's a lot of things you got going on, bud. Daybreak, Elite. He thins the deck for you. Okay, so there's a lot of cards that do stuff like this in various card games. And thinning your like 40 card deck, 1 card, is really not like a quantifiable advantage. It's really like not that good. It like technically is an advantage, but like not really. You know what I mean? So this is really interesting. What are you gonna play this in? Like it's just synergy filler, right? I think, okay, I know who's going to play this. Puffball Panda really, really, really likes to play Leona Daybreak, but with Shurima, Borima. And she'll absolutely play this. Like 100%. Maybe. I'll have to ask her. I can't play it because it says elites. So I'm like forbidden from playing it. What an interesting card. Outside of its like standard color pie type stuff. General of the Dunes, another Shurima elite. 4 mana 4/4, solid stat line, not too bad. Daybreak, or when you activate another Daybreak, grant the weakest enemy vulnerable. Ooh. Okay. So let's talk about this. Could be a Leona Renekton thing. Could be. There's also... So, like, Leona struggles to actually interact with things on board besides, like, just stunning them. But you just always have bigger stats than them, right? Because you have, like, the 3-mana guy. You have Leona. Raven's big as fuck for, like, no reason. So if you could just keep giving things vulnerable every single turn and trading down the board, that can give you, like... That could give you a lot of like board pressure. Leona already has Challenger. That's one card. This could be really good in a daybreak list. This could be like very, very solid. And it's an elite again. That's so weird. I wonder if elites are going to become like Damogli and Shurima or something. Solid stat line though. Oh god, this art is so sick. Okay, what's it do? I've been wondering. 3 mana Shadow Owl's slow speed spell. That looks very Shadow Owl's. Obliterate 6 cards from the bottom of the enemy deck. Obliterate 6 cards from the bottom of the enemy deck. And it doesn't care if they're champions or anything. So I don't care what you're thinking. I know you're seeing like, oh wow, it's Maokai support. Oh my god, this could be so good in X. This could be so good in Y. What's really important is that this card changes free build forever. That's what really matters here. The free build meta will never be the same after Watery Grave and Bursting Backpack get released. Being able to obliterate 6 cards, you only start with 10. And then you draw 5. So you have 5 cards left. But you have to play SI, not in free build. You can play every region in free build. You can just splash Watery Grave in there. That's pretty insane. That's pretty insane. Freebooter kind of crazy. Yeah, Freebooter can absolutely mess people up. Free build is going to be nuts, dude. Nuts. Okay, let's talk about non-free build stuff. Where are you playing this? Technically, you could play this in deep. However, I really don't think you're supposed to. In like standard deep, you're not supposed to play this, in my opinion. Because if you obliterate their whole deck with Maokai, you're already like kind of supposed to win. And let's say you play 2 copies of this, right? Then you just stuck with it for like a really long time. It doesn't do anything. It's pretty bad. Yeah, you could do it with like Watcher stuff. It would be really funny to do it with Spooky Karma. Yeah. I will build a Spooky Karma Watery Grave deck. Absolutely. Absolutely. I will build a Spooky Karma Watery Grave deck, and my only win condition will be milling out their entire deck. And it will be funny, and there will be 0 fun had from all of my opponents. That's cool. Honestly, just like this art is just insane. Sometimes you can just kill deep before they mill you. That's true, but having a dead card in deep's hand will not help that, right? Like, unless they get to flip Maokai, this just literally doesn't do anything. Lonely Chime Slime. 2 mana, Shadow Isles, 2/3. When another ally dies, or it dies, plant 4 chimes in your deck. So we got chimes in Shadow Isles, elites in Daybreak in Shurima, huh? Interesting. The card art is really cool, yes. So I guess you could play it in Bard decks if you want to. Isn't this so good for Viego decks? Viego doesn't really care about stats because your stats are so high. Husks. That's true. It works with Husks. Do you want it in Bard? I don't even know. I don't even think so. Like, just having a card that, like, puts chimes in your deck. Reminder that it's not like the top 6 cards of your deck. It's just like in your deck. It's just 4 chimes in the 28 cards that you have in your deck. You're not super likely to hit them immediately. Gluttony. Oh my god. I'm not super sold on this. Bard plus Nora cares about this? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it is like more options for chimes, and that's cool. But I don't think this is like a super good card. Unfortunately. But it is Sea Scarab for chimes, and I think that's cool. I liked the Bard Ari deck. I thought that was fun. Headmistress Telsi. 5 mana Noxus. I was really excited to see what this card did. 5 mana Noxus 5/5. Okay, stat line. Good with all the reputation stuff, like Bloody Business and all those things. Whispered words. Allied attack and support effects activate an additional time. Allied attack and support effects activate an additional time. Okay, so Nyla 2X is like fine, right? But it can't actually kill things. My first thought was the same first thought that a lot of people had in chat, which was Jhin. Jhin seems very good. Jin's a skill. Dang. Oh man, that sucks. So Jin's a skill. What do we have that is attack triggers then? Right? Like, what if I go to cards and I literally just search attack? Okay, well, that's not very helpful. Yeah, Gwen's an attack. This is an attack trigger, guys. So you have like Gwen. What about Jhin? Poppy. That's an attack trigger. It's a skill, but this is an attack trigger. It counts. So you would get double Jhin. You would not get, like chat saying, you would not get double misfortune stuff because it's not a like on attack trigger. It is, but it's like not. Attack with colon at the end? Oh my god, you're brilliant. Never mind. You're dumb. Never listen to chat ever again. Yeah, what do we got here? So like Jhin with everything is like insane, right? You have Annie, Jhin, all those. Saboteur. Not this one, but you have Saboteur. You have the 1/3. Like it just doubles these. So if you just can't interact with it, Annie Jhin is just gonna burn you for like 46. That's pretty insane. Leveled Talia. Ooh, Anivia. Yeah, I mean sure. You play Anivia in Noxus. And just in general, I'm sure it'll go great. I'm sure nothing bad will happen at all. Yes, leveled Ornn as well, but like if you're attacking with leveled Ornn, you're already supposed to win. Like, you know what I mean? If you're attacking with leveled Ornn and it's not winning you the game, then like something went wrong. Ashe LeBlanc, does it work with Ashe? It should. Ashe is an attack trigger. It should work with Ashe. Alawi? Yeah. Although Alawi's is kind of whatever. Gwen's is really good. Like, you could absolutely do it with Gwen. Poppy's nuts. And it's support as well for, like, Tarot. So you could double cast a spell. Not that that really makes any sense, but I just want you to know that you can. Yeah, Alawi does gain double power. This card's really cool, man. This card's really cool. People are gonna like, okay, my guess is that it's not going to be like an insane competitive card. I think it's gonna be played in a competitive deck. Maybe two, but probably only one competitive deck. Probably like Annie Jhin type thing, right? However, people are going to play this a lot during the first week, and you are absolutely going to get your ass whooped by it. Absolutely 100% going to get your teeth kicked in by this card. You're going to be like, okay, yeah, we're stabilizing. And then they're going to play Headmistress Telsey on 5 and attack you. And you're going to explode. You're going to die so fast. And it's going to be really cool. Hell yeah. All right. I think that's it. I think that's it for the day, spoilers. Favorites? Favorites go to Bursting Backpack and Headmistress Telsey, for sure. Definitely Bursting Backpack and Headmistress Telsey. Honorable mention to CAPSIZE, because I like that Ionia is killing Leviathan. I think that's great. Is Ionia. Super down for that. Best art, easily Watery Grave. That art is just... it's so sick. It's so cool. Terror of the Tides, in case anyone didn't notice. And also, it's got a ship on its head so that it could pretend to be a boat and then it eats people. And I thought that was cool. Although the water's so clear that you should just be able to see that it's not a boat all the time. Is that Gel Hunters? Yeah, they're having a rough day. Yep. Not sure about this stuff yet, but it's cool that you're able to splash Daybreak or Elites in a second region. This card's going to be just a right bastard. Just look at him, man. Oh, Curious Shellfolk and Conchologist. Yeah, he's going to suck. And yeah, I think that's all I got for the day. Reminder that I won't be back until Tuesday of this upcoming week, where I will go over the rest of the cards. I will be posting some takes on like Twitter and in Discord, so follow me there if you want to. And that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for coming. See you next time.